संदेश अब वेश बदल कर प्यारी, अब वेश बदल कर प्यारी, चल जाओ अपने में आत्माओं सुन लो शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। न जाए अनमोल नहीं जीवन, आखिर में मिले तुझको न कहीं खाली अपना दामन। वरदान का अमृत पान करो, वरदान का अमृत पान करो, आसान रहे कुछ शेष। मेरी आत्माओं सुन लो शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। वाली इस दुनिया से दिल लगाना प्यार, इस दुनिया से दिल लगाना प्यार। आँखों में बसा फिर से है जो स्वर्ग सुहाना था। पावन बनो योगी बनो, पावन बनो योगी बनो, मुझे मधुर संदेश। ये आत्माओं सुन लो शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। ये आत्माओं सुन लो शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। विदेश बदल परिवेश बदल, ये देश बदल परिवेश बदल, चलना अपने देश। ये आत्माओं सुन लो शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। शिव का ये शुभ संदेश। योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन प्यारा। योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो, योगी जीवन प्यारा। काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह वश आज सब मोहताज। योग लगा कर पाप मिटा ले, स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज। काम मद लोभ मोह वश आज सब मोहताज। पाप मिटा ले, स्वर्ग सजा ले तू आज। ज्ञानी बनो योगी मन प्यारा। योग में परम चलना है चलना है घर वापस अब तो यही ज्ञान दाता योगी बनो ज्ञानी बनो योगी जीवन हजारा योगी जीवन हजारा योगी जीवन हजारा
Om Shanti. Sakar Murli. 31st May 2023. Essence. Sweet children. Maya is keeping proper guard over you. Therefore, don't make the slightest mistake. Continue to make effort to become soul conscious. Question. Which of the father's treasures stores are always overflowing? What is the way to fill yourself from these treasures stores? Answer. The father's treasures stores of purity, peace, and happiness are always overflowing. If you want permanent peace and happiness, there is no need to wander around in the forests. Purity is the base of peace and happiness. Become pure and all your treasures stores will become full. The Father comes to make you children pure. He is ever pure. So neither will he be separate from us, nor will there be sorrow. Om Shanti. You children listen to the song sung by the children. The soul of the children says this. You children now have to become soul conscious. That is, you have to have the faith that you are souls, not the supreme soul. Sannyasis say that each soul is the supreme soul. That is like the gangs flowing backward. The father explains, all of you have continued to be body conscious for so long. Now become soul conscious. You are receiving this teaching in order to go back home. Then in the golden age, you will have the reward. When you become soul conscious here, you imbibe the Father's knowledge. Then you will play your parts of the reward of knowledge. There is no question of being body conscious or soul conscious. At this time, human beings don't know that they are souls and that their father is the supreme soul. They are totally confused. Sannyasis have said, you and I are all God. Wherever I took, I only see you. There is no benefit in that. Those people consider that to be their father, to be their faith. However, not everyone's faith is the same. In the same home, the father would not have the same faith as the children, because there is extreme darkness in some cases. Children would even kill their father. All are impure. You children have now become spinners of the discuss of self-realization. By becoming spinners of the discuss of self-realization, you become kings and queens. The Father repeatedly tells you children, become soul conscious. Consider God the Father to be teaching you soul. By giving you his introduction, he enables you to change your sanskars. It is the soul that carries the sanskars. The body ends here. Baba, I will now have yoga with you alone. This promise of mine can never be broken. However, there will be many types of obstacles because of purity, and you will have to tolerate a lot. Daughter says, Baba, I will tolerate this. Injustice. At times of sorrow, it emerged from your lips, O Rama, O God. You would not say this. You Brahmins remember Baba. Baba, when will I become free from this sorrow? They beat me a lot. It is also in the song. No matter how much I am beaten, Baba, I will never forget you. We'll have to belong to Baba. We have to belong to Baba. Connect your intellects in yoga to him. This is all a matter of understanding. One day, this insistent injustice will end. Some things have to be tolerated. All of this fixed in the drama. Innocent ones are assaulted a lot. Look, this song was compared behind, but no one knows it meaning. It is as though the scriptures are your records in songs. People say, now here else do they extract meaning of songs. These are film records songs. However, Baba has had this made. You children have to explain them. We definitely have to become pure. We have to follow the Father's orders. People don't know anything. They have even mixed Shiva and Sangha and said that both are one. They even say Sri Krishna is also God. He is ever present. Wherever I look, I only see Krishna. The worshippers of Radhe says, wherever I look, I only see Radhe. The followers of Sai Baba say, wherever I look, I only see Sai Baba. There is so much darkness. All of this has to happen. It is predestinated in the drama. You say that the flames of destruction emerged from this sacrificial fire of knowledge. They say, your Baba has created such a sacrificial fire that it brings about destruction. We say, let there be peace, whereas you bring about destruction. There is the name sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. Sacrificial fire are created by those Brahmins. You Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are Brahmins. Those rich businessmen create limited sacrificial fires. The sacrificial fire of Rudra is very well known there. They don't use the theme of knowledge in that. This is the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. You wouldn't call their sacrificial fire those of knowledge. Baba has explained. Only by having this knowledge is salvation received. There is no need of this knowledge in the golden age. There is already salvation. Is it heaven? It is heaven. These matters have to be understood. The Father sits here and gives this knowledge to you, Brahmins. They say they saw a chariot sitting in a chariot. This body is a chariot. Each chariot has a chariot, a soul in it. This one soul is in this one's chariot. However, Baba says, I take a chariot on loan. When a building is rented, both the tenant and the landlord live in it. Here, Baba comes as a chariot. He says, I am once again teaching you Raj Yoga. No one else can say this. All of these points are explained for you to imbibe. O Baba makes us into the masters of heaven. Every cycle at the confluence stage. By making the mistake of just one word, they have shown so many incarnations and written so many names. Now you are truly sitting below the Kalpa tree. You are. Studying Raj Yoga in order to climb the status of kings and queens in future. Here, there are millionaires and multi-millionaires, but everything of there is going to turn to dust. Natural calamities, etc., will all come suddenly. Destruction has to take place at the end. All of them have to so many bombs. They would not dispose of them at sea, just like that. Those are their property, wealth. Those are their property, worth hundreds of thousands of millions. If they didn't make them, how would destruction take place? Everything will burn and turn to ash. It isn't that people will be hurt and continue to suffer. Such things are being invented that people will be instantly. Therefore, establishment of the one religion and destruction of many religions is clear. Heaven is being established through Brahma. Baba is making the residents of heaven worthy. Everyone bows down to those who become pure. The Father also says, now become pure. The wings of your souls are now broken. How would you fly? To the extent that you imbibe knowledge and yoga accordingly, you will develop wings. To climb a kingdom is not like going to your auntie's home. The main thing is I am a soul and this is my body. I, this soul, am an embodiment of peace. There is no need to stumble around for peace. They tell a story of a queen who was wearing her necklace and looking everywhere for it. You are queens. There is no need to go to the forest for peace. Here, it is the kingdom of Maya. There cannot be peace there, peace here. Some say, I received peace from so and so. However, that is temporary peace and happiness, like the dropping of a crow. We want imperishable happiness. You children want permanent peace. When you have purity, you can climb as much peace and happiness as you want. This is Shibaba's treasure store. The one who is ever pure comes and makes everyone pure. Sannyasis believe that souls are immune to the effect of actions and that sin is accumulated by the bodies. You children now know that the Father is the one who established heaven. They will understand when you explain to them accurately. The one who is teaching is truly the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is called the Purifier and the Bestower of Salvation. He takes everyone from degradation into salvation. Only the Father grants salvation. He is called the Bestower of Salvation. He would not be called the Bestower of degradation. He is called the Purifier. So, who makes you impure? No one knows this. The Father says, when Ravan comes into existence, you fall into the path of sin. They have kept huge image of Radhe and Krishna in block stone. They have given them the name Syam and Sundar. In the golden age, he was beautiful, and then in the iron age, Maya, the snake, bit him and made him ugly. Look how they have moved the stories from one time period to another. People don't know anything at all. No one knows about the Father, the Creator or Creation. The Father explained to children. Children remain causes. Maya is very strong. At this time, she is Tamoprada. She doesn't take long to make anyone fall. she catch hold of you by your nose and makes you fall. This is a battlefield. This is why Baba repeatedly says, if you want to benefit yourself, become soul conscious. Consider yourself to be souls and remember the Father, and your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. All the sanskars emerge in front of you. It takes time to destroy the sins of many births. Your efforts will continue till the end. The first thing is to become soul conscious. The Supreme Soul, the Father, is teaching us souls and making us equal to Himself. A barrister would definitely make others into barristers, similar to himself. Then everything depends on the effect you make. Some barristers would earn 100,000 rupees on one case. The father tells you children, now make effort and climb a high stage. The multimillionaires of this time will all be turned to dust. I am the Lord of the poor. The duty of those engaged in battle is to kill or be killed. They carry those sanskars with them, although they take birth in a household. They then go off to war. Baba explains to you very easily. You have the sins of many births, and this is why you need to have very good yoga, because only then will your sins be absolved. How can that burden to remove from your heads? For this, remember the Father as much as possible. Baba, you are so sweet. The Father says, beloved children, don't make any mistake. Maya is keeping total guard over you. Therefore, may you be soul conscious. This is a race of the intellect yoga. Everything is included in this. Baba repeatedly tells you, if you want to benefit yourself, you have to have very good yoga. You will then remain very cheerful. We are children of God. We receive the inheritance from the Father from the future. We will not rule in the Iron Age. We will rule in the Golden Age. To become soul conscious is a very high destination. You cannot become a master of the world just like that. Many assaults will also have to be tolerated. So many daughters in bondage are beaten. Ultimately, your children will be victorious. You just have to stay in remembrance of Father. This is the power of yoga, that the Father only teaches you once. Through this, you become the masters of the whole world. No one else can become this. It is only Lakshmi and Narayan who have the most elevated parts in the whole drama. There is a story of two cats fighting one another, and a monkey taking the butter from between them and eat it. They saw butter is the mouth of Krishna. It is not a question of butter. It three predestined heaven. The butter of whole world is included in this. The Father makes you into the masters of heaven. You should come running from anywhere to meet such a Father. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Baptada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for that. Number one, I, the soul, the chariot tree. I am sitting in this chariot. Practice this and become completely soul conscious. Trace with your intellect yoga. Trace with your intellect yoga. Second, become a total conqueror of attachment. Even in this last birth, tolerate, accept, and definitely become pure. Even in this last birth, tolerate, accept, and definitely become pure. Blessing. May you become unshakable and immovable. May you become unshakable and immovable, and finish all questions and put a full stop by having the awareness of nothing new. May you become unshakable and immovable, and finish all questions and put a full stop by having the awareness of nothing new. Whenever anything happens, you children have the knowledge that it is nothing new, that You have repeated every scene many times. With the awareness of nothing new, you can never have any upheaval and will remain constantly unshakable and immovable. If something new happened, you would then in surprise, ask in surprise, what is this? Does this have to happen? However, when it is nothing new, there are no question of what or why, but full stop is applied. By seeing every scene in this way, you can continue to put a full stop and continue to sing songs of wah wah, even in distress. Slogan. When you become embodiment of happiness, children of the bestower of happiness, no waves of unhappiness can come to you. Om Shanti. You can share some points. At least 10 points each one. Maximum 10, minimum 5 or possible, whoever can try.
The Father's treasure stores are purity, happiness, peace are always overflowing. Purity is the base of peace and happiness. Become pure and all your treasure stores will become full. The Father comes to make you children pure. Your children now have to become soul conscious. Now become soul conscious. Your children are now become spinners of the discus of self-realization. You Brahmins remember Baba. Something have to be tolerated. You definitely have to become pure. This is the sacrificial fire of Rudra. Heaven is established through Brahma. The main thing is I am a soul and this is my body. Here it is the kingdom of Maya. We want imperishable happiness. This is Shiv Baba's treasure store. Only the Father grants salvation. Maya is very strong at this time. She is Tamopura. This is the battlefield. The first thing is to become soul conscious. Everything on depend your effort. I am the Lord of the poor. Remember the Father as much as possible. This is the race of the intellect's yoga. Become a total conqueror of attachment. You children know the knowledge of whenever anything is happening, you children know the knowledge of nothing.
Sweet children, Maya is keeping proper guard over you. Continue to your effort made to become soul conscious. Purity is base of peace and happiness. The Father comes to make you children pure. All of his kingdom in this Brahma. You have to follow the Father's order. Heaven is established through Brahma. The main thing is I am a soul, this is my body. It is kingdom of Maya. No one knows the Father. Maya is very strong at this time. She is Tamaprada. Children says, Baba, you are so sweet. Lakshmi and Narayan, most elevated part of Brahma.
Fine.
Children don't make any mistakes. This is indirect yoga. You become kings and queens. It is the kingdom of Maya is keeping a closer guard over you. You will teach the days of peace and happiness. Baba is ever clear. By becoming sinners of discuss of self-realization, you become kings and queens. Promises, I will have only yoga with you. Make a cut and climb a high position. I the soul, chariot here, sitting on the chariot, race with yoga. In the last day, tolerate assault and definitely become clear. Maya is keeping the proper guard over you. Therefore, don't think us like a mistake. So that is not to move to become strong consciousness. Peace, happiness, purity are overflowing in the Father's precious flow. Purity is the base of peace and happiness. Father is our glow. You now receiving the teachings from the Father in order to go into the heaven. The Father repeatedly telling you becomes our consciousness. There will be many obstacles of the purity. Children say, no matter how much I listen, I never perfect you. There's named sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Buddha. He says, I am undergoing teaching Raja Yoga. Everything will burn and turn to dust. Heaven is establishing through the Brahma. There is no need to go to forest to have the peace. This one here comes and makes everyone pure. He takes everyone's declaration into consideration. Father tells his children, remain cautious, my great strong. If you want to benefit to yourself, become soul consciousness and make the person become soul consciousness.
Can you say about soul conscious? What is the soul conscious at the moment? What is the meaning of soul conscious at the moment, in current situation? Can you say?
Knowledge. Having divine qualities.
Having divine qualities. What else? when the Adis were there, they didn't take that much effort to become soul conscious because that environment is not much bad. Nowadays, environment become day by day becoming worse. That is why I'm asking, what is the meaning of soul conscious at the moment nowadays?
Practicing, I just want chariot, recipe on the chariot.
Yeah. Possible, you can share it and tomorrow also. You can write something in the notebook and say, tomorrow after Murli evening. Om Shanti.
प्रभु से मिला है जीवन, प्रभु को कर दे अर्पण।
प्रभु से मिला है जीवन, प्रभु को कर दे अर्पण।
सबका भला हम करते चले,